This is Transition on Atlantic Television Network. Lagos State Commissioner of Police Adegoke Fayode has ordered a probe into the bribery affair against the Ekpe Divisional Police Officer Godwin Ekuruwa. The command also said it has ordered to step aside pending determination of the investigation. The State Police Public Relations Officer Benjamin Humduyi, who disclosed this via his X account while reacting to the publication of suspected bribery allegations, the police PRO Humduyi said the incident happened, 6 suspects were involved, and the police forces has intensified efforts to clamp down on erring officers in recent time. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's media head Paul Ibe said his principal was not silenced on the January 16th explosion that killed 5 persons, injured 77 and destroyed 58 houses in Old Oboja area of Ibadan, Oyo State. Ibe was reacting to Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde, who remarked that Atiku had not reached out to condole with the government and people of Oyo State over the tragic incident. Makinde, who disclosed this in Ibadan when the former governor of Anambra State and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the last general election, Peter Obi, paid him a condolence visit over the January 16 explosion. For reacting, Ibe said Atiku had condoled with the Oyo people over the incident. Atiku had blamed his defeat in the 2023 presidential election on the refusal of Makinde and 4 other PDP governorship to support his ambition, while Makinde and the other PDP governors who call themselves G5 governors support President Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress in the February 25th, 2023 presidential election. In view of the unprecedented hike in fee for Abuja-based private school by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, many private schools in the capital city has both rejected the hike of the operational charges. Under the new tax regime, each schools will be billed according to tuition paid by students and the number of enrollments, while a memo by the head of Accounts Department of Quality Assurance of Education Secretariat, Bonde Mohammed, said the development will take effect from January 2024. Meanwhile, the National Association of Private School Owners in a later written noted that such a tax review at a time when the federal government has promised to eliminate multiple the cost of education beyond the reach of many parents, thus adding to the population of out-of-school children. In a letter signed by its chairperson, Radak Abola, added that the tax review would further put pressure as it would increase their running costs. A component of Operation Wild Punch said he has killed 30 terrorists on motorcycle in the Gwari local government area of Kaduna State. Kaduna airstrikes were ordered following an intelligence report which disclosed the movement of the terrorists in the area, while a statement by the Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Vice Marshal Edward Gawet, said the is responsible for the ambush of troops at Kwanan Mutawa recently, as well as several attacks and adoption of innocent civilians in the local government area. The strike followed an intelligence report indicates along the Kwaiga Kampanin Doka axis in the Gwari LGA of Kaduna State, adding that when the troop arrived at the location, 2 armed terrorists were sighted on 15 motorcyclists, and a precision strike was conducted which eliminated them as a result of the strike. The statement by the governor's chief press secretary, Ibrahim Mohammed, said the governor gave each of the victims 100,000 in financial support to start off any business of their choice. Few says after leaving office, poster of the immediate past Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has been sighted in Abuja. The poster was sighted around the Federal Secretariat and on the wall and fence of structures around the All Progressives Congress National Secretariat on ballot trust at Wuse 2 in Abuja with the inscription APC Next Level Alhaji Yahaya Bello, APC National Chairman, leading the change, building a strong APC. The poster indicated that Bello was contesting for the position of the All Progressives Congress National Chairman, while former Governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, currently occupied the office of the APC National Chairman. The APC National Chairman Ganduje was elected on 23rd, 2023 by the National Executive Committee of the APC to replace Senator Abdullahi Adamo, who resigned from the office. Presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has called on President Bola Tinubu to take up the responsibility of tracking the rising security situation in the country. Obi, who disclosed this in a post on his official X handle while reacting to the gruesome murder of Eluson of Esun Ekiti and Oni Mojo of Imojo Ekiti, said the monarch who were returning from the security meeting in Irere Ekiti were attacked and killed by suspected bandits. Reacting, Peter Obi is a former governor of Anambra State asked the president to wake up from his sleeping bed and tackle the security problems. Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, is urging the Independent National Electoral Commission to pay its outstanding bill to the Air Force could help to airlift materials for Saturday's by-election. Abubakar made the demand during a visit in Abuja by the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, to seek the support of the NAF ahead of the February 3rd return and by election that will be conducted in 26 states of the Federation on Saturday. According to the INEC, in 9 states, 2 senators, 4 members of the House of Representatives, and 3 members of State House of Assembly will be elected by the by-election to replace members who died or resigned their membership of the National and the State Assemblies, while in other state rerun election will take place at designated constituency or polling units as ordered by the election appeal tribunals. The INEC chairman also said the deployment of election materials was a huge task and requests the need to seek the support of the Air Force to deliver election materials to 3 locations in the northeast, southeast, and southwest geopolitical zone of the country. You are watching Transition on Atlantic Television Network. We return after this break. Welcome back. This is Transition on Atlantic Television Network. And now to the rest of our stories. House of Representatives has listed a bill for the regulatory body of organ investing, transplanting and donation for debate after resumption from its New Year break on Thursday, February 1st, 2024. Amendment bill will receive attention of the lower legislative chamber in its first legislative business for the year 2024, including other bills listed, which are private numbers and executive bills, as revealed by the chairman, House Committee on Rules and Business, Honorable Weave. It will also consider the bill for the Act to amend the Professional Bodies Act, Law of Federation of Nigeria 2024, after a slight motion on urgent national importance by lawmakers in the lower legislative chamber. The chamber is also moving against branch of Appropriation Act by Chief Executive of Ministries, Departments, and Agencies of Government in execution agencies of government in execution of capital projects through a motion to be raised on the floor. And now to some business reports. Minister of the State for Petroleum Resources on Gas, Mr. Ekperikpe Ekpo, has assured of interrupted supplies to the Nigeria-Morocco gas pipeline project. A statement by the minister's spokesman, Louis Iba Ekpo, said he led a legislation for Nigerians to Rabat in Morocco to meet with the country's Minister of the Energy Transition and Sustainable Development, Ms. Licia Benili, and other officials involved in the project. The Nigeria-Morocco's gas pipeline was proposed in December 2016 in an agreement between the NNPCL and the Moroccan Office National do Hydrocarbons at the mine. The Federal Executive Council in June 2022 authorized the NNPCL to enter into an agreement with the ECOWAS for the construction of the pipeline. Ekpo was quoted as reassuring his hopes of President Bola Tinubu's commitment to the success of the project and assures President Bola Tinubu's commitment to the success of the project. The pipeline is expected to travel the Republic of Benin, Togo, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Libya, Sierra Leone, Guinea-Bissau, Gambia, Senegal, Mauritania, and terminated in Morocco with the spur to Spain. Federal government says it is putting strategies in place to sanction vessels that contravene the International Maritime Organization's source for regulations. The Minister of Maritime and the Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, who disclosed this during the arrival ceremony of the largest container vessel CGM Scandola powered and the liquefied natural gas at Lekki Port, Lagos, and represented at the event by the Managing Director of the Nigerian Port Authority, Mr. Mohammed Bello Koko, said the government was procuring the needed tools to enhance the capacity of the NPA post-poll analysis. The International Maritime Organization's Greenhouse Gas Strategy 2023 envisaged a reduction in the carbon intensity of the international shipping by the latest 40% by the year 2030. This is coming after the need to minimize air pollution created in shipping industry by reducing the sulfur content of the fuels used. Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission has issued 2 power licenses to the Alaro Connect Free Zone enterprises at Alaro City in Ekpe, Lagos State, to allow the enterprises to generate and distribute electricity within the free zone. The NERC made this known in a statement on its X handle, while the Commission said the purpose of the phase license is for the embedded electricity generation of 10 megawatts capacity at the Alero City, Northwest Quadrant, Lekki Ekpe Express in Ekpe, Lagos. The second license, is the NERC said, was granted for the purpose of independent electricity distribution within Alero, adding that the NERC granted a second license for the purpose of independent electricity distribution within Alero City. It also said that representatives of the enterprises were at the NERC headquarters to receive the licenses from the Office of the NERC Legal License and Compliance Division. You are watching Transition on Atlantic Television Network. Still ahead, international tidbits. Former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan has been sentenced to 10 years in jail in a case in which he was accused of leaking state secrets. Mr. Carr, who was ousted by the opponent by Prime Minister in 2022, is already serving a 3-year jail term after being convicted of corruption. He has called all the charges against him politically motivated, and the conviction under the Secret Act comes the week before general election in which it is barred from standing. Former Foreign Minister Mahmood Qureshi, Vice Chairman of Mr. Carr Pakistan Tehreek Istiqlal Party, was also sentenced to 10 years in prison by the special court. The so-called SIPA case revolved around the alleged leaking of secret diplomatic correspondence sent by the Pakistan's ambassador in Washington to Istanbul with Mr. Khan was Prime Minister. Three foreign-born residents in Japan have sued the country's authorities over alleged racial profiling. The plaintiffs said they have suffered distress from the repeated police based on their appearances, and the lawsuit filed against aimed to confirm the racial profiling is illegal and seek 3 million yen in damages for each plaintiff. This is the first such lawsuit in Japan, according to the men's lawyers, Motoki Tanguchi. Mr. Zen, who is a Pakistan-born Japanese citizen, had lived in Japan for 2 decades there and influence in Japanese. The UN defined racial profiling as the process by which they rely on generalization based skin color, descent, or national or ethnic origin, rather than objective evidences of individuals' behavior to subject people to stop detailed search, identify, check, and investigation, or for deciding that an individual was engaged in criminal activity. The U.S. Embassy has received reports of foreigners stopped and searched by Japanese police in the suspect racial profiling incident. British Nigerian Minister MP Kate Osamo has been suspended after she accused Israel of genocide and the events of Holocaust Memorial Day. Osamo, a British Nigerian-born MP for Edomton, sparked resentment in a weekly newsletter that Gaza should be added to the list of a recent genocide. In a post on X handle, Osamo posted a photo of herself singing the Education Trust commemoration book in However, the Board of Deputies, the Jewish Labor Movement, and the Holocaust Educational Trust react to the controversial remark, and the chief was suspended Osamo from the preliminary Labour Party pending on investigation. And next, entertainment news. Famous Nigerian singer David Adeleke, aka Davido, has earned his first career Billboard Hot 100 entry. Davido achieved the feat with his collaborative song with Chris Brown, Sensational, which also featured another Nigerian singer, Loye, who earned his first appearance on his charts too. The song finally debuted at 896 on his week Hot 100 chart after charting on the bubbling chart, where it peaked at the #1 for 3 weeks. And now to sports news. Rivers United will be hoping to maintain their distances over Ayimba when both teams square up in a rescheduled figure today in Port Harcourt. The Prize of Rivers has recorded 7 wins in 15 outings against the defeating champion, and Ayimba has won 4 times, with other figures ending in settlement. Rivers United will be hoping to improve their position on the table after suffering a 1-0 defeat in their last match against Rega, while Ayimba on the other hand are enjoying a good run of form after recording an impressive win on the road against Shooting Stars in Ibadan. The Jos Fende side are pushing to retain the title with their newfound form, while Rivers United will be counting on Captain Yima Nwago and Alex Oyewa in an encounter. The game is built for Adeoye at Simimeka Stadium, Port Harcourt. Nigerian attacker Issa Musa has signed a new 5-year contract with Dutch Superliga club FC Midtjylland. Midtjylland made the statement via their website after Musa joined Midtjylland from Nigerian partner club FC Edb last year. He is a member of the Danish club's U19 team and has received his first call-up for the first team game against Skikbo IF in the Superliga in March 2023. The 19-year-old has been involved in 5 goals in 15 appearances in the U19 Boys League. Super Eagles head coach Jos Pesero says his team is firmly focused on the quarter-final clash with the Palenskas Negras of Angelo. This is coming after the Super Eagles started preparation for the games on Monday after observing Sundays as a rest day. The timing section took place at the Police College Kokodi, Abidjan. The Super Eagles defeated the indomitable Lions of Cameroon 2-0 last week to secure a place in the last 8. And that's the size of the package. Thanks for joining us. I am Immaculata Irikana. You can join us on all our social media platforms, Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, Instagram and TikTok, Atlantic TV Network 1, Twitter, Atlantic TV Net. Or you can watch us live on our website, atlanticnetwork.tv. Do remember that peace and unity are the pathways to progress.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
Every day our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics.
Nobody's ambition is what's the blood.
I have fought very firmly.
Natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody, and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.
People into the country illegally. That is amazing.
Honorable
You human trafficker.
Honorable
They are not picking our calls. foreign policy relates with politics. So no agreement with the EU, but